Is this thing on? Hello? Hello?
End of the day podcast.
We're back!
Okay.
I fuck with Bernie Sanders. I fuck with him, but I think he's just getting old now. This dude just said U.S. should confiscate 100% of any money Americans make over $999 million. They can survive just fine.
Damn, he's trying to take away the billionaires? Say, you don't need to be a billionaire.
Nah, you don't need that. Give me the rest of that.
Let me get that.
You good with 999 million?
I mean, but like, what if they're doing something good with the Billy? You know, you're just gonna take that away from them?
Even if they're not, like, who? I don't know. Who are you to tell me that I can't be a billionaire? I'm sorry, Bernie.
That is kind of a cap statement. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, AOC, she said that you don't make $1 billion, you take $1 billion. And I think that for me, I feel the same. Like, I don't think that anybody...
Hold on, what? There's no way to make $1 billion?
I think that there's no way to make $1 billion in a way that is beneficial to those that you made the money off the backs of them.
I might need her to tell me. I might need her to tell me how that's impossible. Because there's got to be a way to make $1 billion. I'm sure there's ways,
but I don't think that anybody that's a billionaire right now is a billionaire off of any way that that made the world a better place or took care of their employees so that they were like making a living wage.
Google's billionaires.
I'm gonna see if there's because I was gonna see if there's any maybe like a YouTuber that could be a billionaire. Because if he's just streaming and shit or just doing YouTube videos or some shit, then like because I can't argue that because that totally could be true in the sense of like, all right, yeah, if you're making $1 billion, you're definitely there's someone who's getting short end of the stick in this situation if you are a billionaire. But they're black billionaires, right?
What about Oprah?
Oh, who's getting fucked over in Oprah's Billy?
Children.
What's her friend's name? Gail. She's probably getting the short end of the stick. She's like looking at Oprah's bill.
No, I feel like I don't know. I mean, there's like I think as a whole, Oprah Winfrey is good, positive vibes. But I'm sure that there's ways that she's a billionaire, and I mean maybe she takes care of her staff, but I just think like for the most part.
I think the only way to really know if you can do good with $1 billion
is to give
me $1 billion.
Yeah.
Let me figure it out.
Hell yeah. I'll let you know if there can be some good billionaires in there. Give me that Billy and I'll make it rain. Hey, it's the EOD podcast.
End of the day podcast.
And it's your boy, Sin Supreme.
Sin exclusive.
Yes, sir. It's your boy T.
T Will exclusive.
And me, Kristen Elizabeth.
Yeah, thank ya.
Got that smooth intro on 192.
Ooh, 192.
And I got the actual episode number.
Correct?
I think so. I hope so. Sure.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, man, we're nearing 200. It's getting closer and closer every week.
Every episode, it does get a little closer.
You know what I'm saying? 200, we might do a little something special for y'all.
Yeah, I think we will.
We're going to strip naked on cam.
Do a whole naked episode.
That's good.
Naked episode.
Naked and afraid.
Everything will just be that, you know, the unmentionables just will blur it out.
That sounds
T will
like
do it in
vibe.
post.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Shout out, and real quick, I mean, this technically you guys will be listening to it tomorrow, but shout out my Celtics. They just won Game 2.
Congratulations.
Finished Game 2 at home.
Okay. Talk about it.
Gave the 76ers their biggest blowout ever in playoff history.
Smoked them?
Smoking. Well, we're not smoking on the Sixers pack yet because we still have to win 3 more games, but yeah, we definitely are rolling that shit up.
Hell yeah.
But I know that you guys, sports wise, you're like, what the fuck? Sports.
Where are the Lakers at?
If you're excited, we're excited.
Lakers won Game 1 of their playoff series with Golden State. They play tomorrow. And yeah, they won game 1, which is extremely, like, people are extremely surprised. They were not expecting the Lakers to even really compete to a degree because, you know, it's the Warriors.
Yeah, right.
Warriors have just been winning for mad long. They got Steph, they got Clay.
And you tell me Lakers slept them.
They did. It was a close game. It was a really good game, but Lakers pulled it out at the very end and was able to still get the win.
Love to hear it.
So, yeah, shout out Lakers.
Yes, sir.
Shout out Bron for doing his thing.
What do you
Yeah.
Oh, that's the wrong drop.
Wrong drop, but hey.
Hey, you know what? We'll let it slide.
Yeah, and it's the NBA playoffs, so just in general, this time of the year is just exciting for everyone involved because you probably, if you're from a pretty popular area, you probably got someone in the playoffs. There's Boston, there's Miami, LA, the Bay, New York's in it. Everybody, you know, New York's in the playoffs. Everybody who's somebody,
All
you know,
major cities.
Yeah, all major cities got someone in the playoffs right now. So, and this series is each team. The series is like, you know, pretty popular. The only kind of, I'd say, boring one right now, or just like one that is, you know, probably not. The cities are pretty popping, but like is Phoenix and Denver.
Okay.
So that's probably the least like exciting as far as like the areas people aren't like, oh yeah, Phoenix and Denver.
Yeah, the Phoenix Suns. Are they good?
The Phoenix Suns are good. They got KD, but they've lost their first 2 games. And the Denver Nuggets are really good. They got like one of the best players in the league on their team. So yeah, that's what's crazy about it. Is like the
Carmelo Anthony retired, right?
Yeah, he's well, he didn't retire. He's just out of the league. I don't think anyone picked him up. He would play right now if he could. I'm sure.
Did he fall off?
Yeah, he just, you know, you get old. You're just not as good as what you used to be.
Damn.
And the end of the day, it comes down to if you ain't putting up crazy numbers.
You got to put it up on the board, huh?
If you ain't putting up crazy numbers, then you got to be able to play really good defense. And Carmelo was a scorer. He wasn't. I'm not gonna say he was a bad defender, but if you can't stop people from shooting, because there are people on the court who don't score crazy points, but they are good at defense.
Right.
So if you ain't stopping people, if they can't be like, yo, I need you to play defense on LeBron James or Steph or KD, or, you know, if you can't D up the best players in the league, then bro, like, so with Carmelo,
I miss the days of Yao Ming on the Rockets. That nigga was tall as hell.
He was a tall Asian man.
7'3"?
Nah, let's see how tall he was, but he was tall. Yao Ming, his era.
7'6", bro.
Wow.
What the fuck?
Wow.
Bro, he would probably touch the ceiling.
What do you mean? This nigga said probably. Yes.
It's like 10 feet tall.
Yeah. This motherfucker could touch the ceiling, no problem, and have his arm bent.
I feel like Sin can touch the ceiling.
Yeah.
No, I meant like with his head.
No,
Yeah, he might.
This is 10.
Well, he's definitely ducking to get in this room for sure.
Yeah, he's not getting through that doorway.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
That is insane to be that tall and to be a tall Asian man.
But like, how do you even get in the car? You feel me?
Well, luckily he's a former NBA player, so he's getting in the Maybach truck.
I don't know if that's true.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna Google Yao Ming's car.
Imagine he's driving like a Mini Cooper.
Whoa. He's driving. It shows him next to a midnight blue BMW 7 Series sedan.
Bro.
This motherfucker.
I'm seeing this man get out of a minivan and he looks mad uncomfortable, bro. I can't imagine that is an easy thing, bro. Being 7'6", that sounds crazy.
Yao Ming, I only see him in sedans. I don't
Look at this photo, Kristen. He looks like a fucking giant.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
Being that tall has definitely got to be annoying.
And I'm sure
very inconvenient.
And you run into probably mad problems, like.
I'm sure, but at the same time, hey, got him his wealth and his riches, got him to the NBA. You know.
Facts.
But definitely, I can see being that tall after.
Look at this one, Kristen.
And you just day-to-day life.
Damn.
After playing basketball, and you're just trying to just be normal. Just everything is just not big enough for you. Everything's too small for you.
Yeah, bro. Imagine.
Public bathrooms.
Nothing's made for you. Like, imagine trying to drink a water fountain.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Sit
For
on
real.
the floor.
Drink a water fountain. Yeah, a plane. He's got to fly.
He's not riding.
Because even first class, I feel like would be an issue.
That's
if you're
crazy,
7'6", he said.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, even first class has got to be an issue. How does Yao Ming ride on a plane?
Yo, how old is Yao Ming now? Let's see. Yao Ming age. He can't be that old. He's 42. Yeah, shout out that man.
All right, so he would sit in like the aisle where
He just lay in the aisle.
no, he would sit in the aisle where's the emergency exit.
Why? Because is there more room?
You know how with the emergency exit where the door is, where the door opens.
Oh, so you have like extra.
There's a whole row of seats that's missing.
I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, that's
you know
probably
what
the
I'm
only
talking about.
spot.
How come I never get that on the plane, man?
Because one, you
I
normally
sat there once.
normally you don't get a TV if it's a plane with a TV. You don't get a TV, and you gotta be cool with if there is an emergency. You gotta be the last nigga to get off the plane.
Go
you gotta
save
help.
yourself.
Yeah. You gotta help. You gotta help. They ask you. They're like, "Hey, there's an emergency. Are you cool?" Most people are like, "Nah, bro."
No, I'm trying to be the first one off.
Also, you gotta be cool. If it's an emergency, you can't panic. I'm a panic. I'm a panic for sure.
Are you like fight, flight, freeze? You're like,
Of course. Well, no. It depends on the situation. If we're in the streets and something happens, then I'll fight or flight. I'll make it work. But if I'm on a plane and like, there's very few options when a plane's going down. Like it's either I'm gonna crash and die, or I'm gonna find a parachute and jump off this fucking plane and pull my parachute. Now, I don't think parachutes come on commercial flights, so I think the only other option is to crash and die.
Hang on tight.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm probably gonna panic.
That's kind of crazy that they don't give people fucking parachutes on a plane, bro.
Why? Well, because then they would have to say it's okay that we're saying it's okay to open this emergency exit if we're in the sky and something happens, because they won't do that.
and who knows how to really use a parachute in the first place?
Oh, they won't open the door?
Nah, they won't. If something's happening on a plane, I don't think they will. I think they'll just let the plane go down. They won't give anybody a chance. I'm not sure.
Fucking nosediving just.
I'm not sure.
Hold on, you guys.
I think
Yeah.
if you're up at a high altitude and you open because it's pressurized,
Yeah, you
it
get
would like force you out.
Hell yeah.
Well, that's what they show in the movies, but that's always in the movies, and I feel like
Yeah.
that's not 100%.
It's just like the movies.
I feel like it's because people jump out of planes, so that's the only thing. Like when they open the
Yeah,
door,
but they're not at like such a high altitude.
high
They
level.
don't go as
Yeah,
high. They're like
And
40,000
they're not going as
feet.
fast either.
I'm not sure of. I don't know. I've never. If you jumped out of a plane,
No, but I know that they don't skydive going like hundreds of miles an hour.
why not?
Because they don't do that, bro.
I mean, we don't. I haven't gone skydiving, so I'm not gonna say that. I would say let's do some research before, just to make sure. How fast are you able to jump out of a plane? Because it looks like it's fast.
What speed is the plane going when you skydive?
What does Google say? What does the Google professor say? What does Professor Google say?
Roughly 100.
100 miles an hour?
Yeah.
So just imagine jumping out of a car at 100 miles an hour. That's wild. That's pretty fast.
You're in the air.
You guys wouldn't jump out of a plane? Y'all said no to that.
I would do it.
UT would do it.
I mean, my 30 is coming up.
That's what you're gonna do?
Fuck it.
The only thing I've seen about jumping out of a plane is that anyone who's ever done it said they would never do it again. I haven't seen anybody be like, you know what? I want to let me go back up for round 2.
I feel like my girl Rachel's skydived it twice.
She went back up.
Let me ask her.
One of my cousins is he's a serial skydiver.
So he does it, but he goes by himself then. Like he'll jump. He's not attached to anybody.
Oh no.
Yeah, he's jumping himself.
Yeah.
See, I feel like if I got to that level,
but you have to like it to get to that level.
yeah.
So it exists, bro. People like it.
Oh no, of course. Hey, those people who you pay a grip to be attached to jump out of, those motherfuckers gotta like it, because not only are they doing it, they're attaching themselves to someone who probably is gonna scream the entire way down.
The fact that that's your 9 to 5 job is crazy. Just jumping out of a plane all day, every day.
Oh, nah, man.
That sounds fucking crazy.
I wonder that...
Because you're probably doing multiple dives a day.
Multiple dives.
So you're probably jumping out of a plane, on average, at least over 300 times a year.
Because the overhead for that business can't be cheap. Paying for, like, plane fuel, the plane... the runway, all that stuff, keeping your plane down, all that stuff to maintain like a business of that, it's got to be pretty expensive.
I would imagine so.
So yeah, I imagine they're not doing like 3 jumps a day. No, they're probably running that shit non-stop, I would imagine. Yeah, it's got to be something like that. It's got to be to really make. I feel like because it's not cheap jumping out of a plane.
It's probably a couple hundred, right?
Yeah, I would imagine. Skydiving near us. Oh, so it's $200.
Yeah, you can skydive with us. $50, man.
18,000 feet jumps? That seems pretty high.
18,000 feet is a lot of feet, man.
Yeah. How high?
When are we pulling the chute? Is it like 2,000 feet?
No, like 100.
Sleep, bro. Yeah, 50 feet. Pull it. No, bro.
Those dudes who be jumping off of buildings and shit, they look like they pull it like they be holding it. They don't pull it.
For me, bro, it's not the people that jump off the buildings. It's the people that climb them with no ropes. Have you seen those dudes?
Yeah, the free climbers. Yeah,
but they climb the skyscrapers.
Yeah, skyscrapers. Yeah, but don't they be getting arrested when they get up to the top and shit? Because
like,
it's illegal.
Hey, when you get up here, we got the cuss for you.
Yeah, that's just illegal. The same with the people who jump off the buildings. That's just illegal.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but see, those dudes, they have it in. They don't even pull the parachute. They have it in their hand and they let it go. Type joint. The people who jump out the buildings because it's not. When you pull, it's got to like open and unfold. And
if I'm climbing up there, bro, I'm gonna have the wingsuit ready. So right when I get up there, I just Batman out of there, bro.
The wingsuit is a whole nother level of extreme. Like you gotta be bored with life. Like life has gotta just day to day life has gotta be so mundane.
Nah, bro, that's sweet.
That you feel like you're like, you know what? I gotta go. Jumping out of the plane wasn't enough. I need a wingsuit because you see what they be doing in the wingsuits, T. You've seen the videos where they be like flying in between going in between. You seen that one
video where the guy doesn't get through? He tries to go through the bridge and doesn't make it.
What happens?
Slams into the bridge.
Does he die?
I would imagine so.
Oh,
like you just see him, bro. It's from the perspective of someone filming on the bridge, and you see this guy slam into it, and then like you just see him falling down, and then his parachute deploys. But like bro, I think he died for sure. He's going like 100 miles an hour, bro. Smashing into a steel bridge, you're done, bro. Did you find it?
I think I might have.
No, it's fucked up. It's a crazy video. The sound is the worst part. Just don't play the sound.
Oh, man.
You saw it?
Yeah, see, this is my issue. I don't understand. That's what I mean, though, in the end of the day.
But that's bold, bro. Like, why?
To try that move?
Maybe he wasn't trying. Maybe he, like, lost course. But, man, that's scary, bro. I couldn't trust myself to maneuver.
Ooh.
Yeah, bro.
He was going 120.
Yeah, he for sure died on impact, bro.
Oh, his parachute opened.
Probably from dying, bro.
No, like his parachute opened like
after slamming into the
yeah, so I do wonder
he did not pull it, bro.
Yeah, no, I don't know if he pulled it or maybe it could have maybe it has an auto open when it feels like it's getting close to the ground, but
when you make an impact it opens up.
Maybe, yeah.
No.
At least his body landed gently wherever it did land.
Bro, even if it's intact, bro? Because I can't imagine you. That's crazy, man.
That's what I mean, though. Like that level of extreme intensity, that like adrenaline.
You gotta
to not be able to find it anywhere else, doing anything else is kind of crazy to me. Like,
adrenaline junkies, it's real, bro.
Because you could drive a car fast. You can ride a bike fast. You could.
The only thing with the car though is that you're putting others in danger.
No. Like go to like a racetrack or some shit. You can do those things. Ride a bike fast, motorcycle or anything like that. You can go to tracks and stuff like that. and I feel like the risk isn't as crazy. Crash a car or whatever.
But is the risk that crazy jumping out of a plane?
I would say the risk is probably not insane because of how just casual it is now to the parachute thing, and
then they usually have a backup parachute,
all that, the safety precautions. So I say it's probably not as crazy, but adding the wingsuit and trying to fly.
No, the wingsuit is next level for sure. I forgot that's what we were talking about.
Yeah, the wingsuit, and then because I've seen the successful ones I've seen are dudes flying in between like rock formations and shit. Like,
not me, bro.
And the one dude who he had his wingsuit spread out, and then he closed for a bit and fell and then opened it back up. I was like, oh damn. It looks cool on the
stunting.
They got the 360s on their helmets, the 360 cams.
Oh shit!
So
those cameras are hard.
Yeah, they are pretty cool.
It's crazy to see where technology's brought us
to a 360 camera.
Yeah, and some shit that I had to download to show you guys.
Oh yeah, what was it?
I posted it in the chat, but this shit was just great, bro. Someone made apparently they were like, oh, we want AI to make
this Kanye thing,
an old Kanye song.
Yeah.
So I gotta play it one time.
Let's hear it.
Yes, sir.
Hey, shout out Rep.
Shout out Rep. That was a Rep song or rep drop.
Nigga really ask AI to make an old graduation type Kanye West song. Let go, we do this for the shot. This ain't the new Kanye, this ain't the old Kanye. Now everybody know this the clone Kanye. Why ain't model chick trying to bone Kanye? I'm trying to go to Paris, Hollywood, Farce. I told Kim, stop fucking up my life. Why you trying to dress her daughter up as Ice Spice? Why you not trying to live your life by Christ? Sociable, but I come from the shy shot. Illuminati came and threw me in a bunker. Made a clone and made me marry Bianca. If you knew me, you would know that's out of order. I'm a Trump supporter, I'm more likely to marry Ivanka. Used to be known locally, nowadays I get canceled globally. Even vocally, they make a clone of me. Even Adidas done stole on me. Shouldn't have been involved, but I was spitting down. It's like they want me to go pray at the synagogue.
Yo, what the hell?
How the fuck does this know Kanye so well?
Yo, that shit was kind of fucking crazy.
Is it one of those ones where he's typing the lyrics in, or that act totally create the lyrics too? Because the Mary Ivanka bars are hard. The Ice Spice by Justin McDonald, Ice Spice bars are crazy. That shit was crazy,
right? This shit was low key kind of bars.
That shit was super crazy.
Damn.
Mary Ivanka.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That was kind of hard.
And hey, while we're on Kanye, he did have his fashion show.
For Yeezy season?
For Yeezy season. Which season was that?
It's like 10?
Yeah, I think it's Yeezy 10. I did pull up to try to get in because he did post it on Instagram.
Was it out here?
Yeah, it was on Melrose. It was right near it was honestly right near Flight Club in Fairfax and Melrose.
Oh shit, 2 days
on the corner.
Ago.
Yeah. But it was too busy. It was too the line was too crazy. So I just ended up just calling it because I wasn't trying to wait in line. But they were giving out these white shirts, these white tees.
Did you get one?
The skin tight joint?
Yeah, nah, I didn't. I wasn't.
Why has he got everybody with a shaved head?
Yeah, that's.
I mean, did you see this picture that came out of him where he's wearing
leggings? I feel like dudes are gonna start wearing leggings.
What is Kanye starting, bro?
No, he's wearing hold on.
What do you mean? Hold on, Kristen. He's wearing leggings, Kristen. There's no.
Where are his balls at though?
In the leggings,
it's like a.
There's
bulge?
Usually with male leggings, there's a kangaroo sack for your testicles.
Okay, bro, what? I really had to fucking stop and think about what you fuck you were saying to me right now.
Nah, I was making it up. I've never worn male leggings before.
But it's male underwear.
Did you find it, Kristen? Because
no.
With the male leggings?
I'll find it.
The photo of Kanye in the male leggings?
Yeah.
Kristen, you've seen the photo.
I have not.
You've not seen the photo? It's of him before him setting up for the fashion show with his wife, his new wife. I'm glad Kanye's happily married.
I'm not seeing Kanye in leggings.
I'm trying to find it. I literally just saw it.
I'm glad Kanye is happily married.
I'm not gonna look for this shit.
I'm so glad Kanye is happily married.
Is he happily married? Because we haven't heard shit about it.
Well, I think he's happily married because he's married to someone who, at this point, we don't have to hear from 24/7 with. Because I feel like, honestly, Kim, she definitely misses. She might be happy. I'm sure she's probably happy without Kanye, but there's definitely a level of just clout that you get being attached to Kanye without having to do anything. Like, people, if you go on Grill right now, people are selling those white t-shirts. It's a plain white t-shirt. It's a sheer white t-shirt. For people who don't know what sheer, it's like almost see-through, and it's small, super tight. People are selling those right now online. Like, you and it's just a white tee. That's all it is. It ain't nothing special. It's fucking ridiculous. And I think Kim was just getting a level of just like not having to do the reality show or any of the other things, and still her life was still in the limelight because it was Kim and Kanye.
Do you think she's gonna have to go back to that?
She's been doing the reality show. I just don't think isn't it on something else, Kristen? The Keeping Up with the Kardashians on it. It's not on the like a main. It used to be on TV.
I have no idea. I'm on a Kardashian cleanse. I unfollowed all of them, so they're not.
Whoa! What are you talking about?
Yeah, like
you're supposed to be keeping us up with the Kardashians.
No, like 2 months ago, I unfollowed all of them.
You hear that, Kardashians? You all lost a follower. Even Caitlyn Jenner.
Never followed Caitlyn Jenner.
Oh.
She's not a very good woman.
Really?
She's super whack.
Damn, talk about it.
For how?
As a trans woman, she's like really fucked up.
No, well, it's funny because as a trans woman, a lot of her opinions don't really rock with trans people.
No, and that's why I think she's fucking weird. Like,
it is wild. It is wild.
She just like lives in an elitism like society on the fucking Malibu mountaintop and has no idea what it's like to be a normal person.
Yeah, a lot of her opinions don't really rock with trans people, which I thought was crazy.
That is kind of crazy.
But wow, so all of the Kardashians lost a follower. You hear that?
Yeah, I mean, I think
Kristen kicked you all out.
After she wore the Marilyn they like took a poll. Like
it was the Marilyn Monroe dress that did it.
It was the Marilyn Monroe because you know what it was. It kind of.
You had that idea first.
What?
To wear Marilyn Monroe's dress.
No, but I think it was sparked a lot of conversation that made people upset, and then I think it was kind of when she lost all that weight. As a society, Kim Kardashian and the family has pushed,
she lost a bunch of weight to fit in the dress.
Yeah, and I think now it's just like a lot of social commentary really came to the light, and people were really awakening. Like, okay, obviously they've been pushing fucked up beauty standards. Now they're switching the beauty standard on us, and it's like, I don't know.
Did they switch the beauty standard as far as
Thin is in right now?
Oh, thin is in. I agree, but I also feel like thin has always been in. It's just what you were doing to become thin. And prior, I still think right now a lot of people are getting thin and promoting a healthy lifestyle to get thin.
I would say though that it's not as crazy as it was back when I was a kid, because I remember the conversation of anorexia being way more of a topic back when I was a kid, where as today I feel like it's a little bit different, you know,
as far as like when you say hold on, do you mean like the
bulimia?
Bulimia? Okay, I was about to say the sickness of anorexia, because I don't say that's a whole different bag, but like what Kristen's saying, thin is in, is just like now you see everybody they're getting thin, but they're not open 100% on how they're getting thin. Because people are taking that with that diabetes. Ozempic. They're taking the diabetes medication.
Yeah. Which I think is like what Kim Kardashian was on.
That's what I'm saying. I'm sure a lot of people are on.
All right, call me crazy though. Hot take. Is it that much different from taking like pre-workout?
No, I don't know. I don't know what pre-workout does. Ozempic essentially makes you stop eating. That's what
it's like brain chemicals.
It makes you stop eating. Makes you not hungry.
In that case, it is very different.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Ozempic essentially, because I never heard of this medication. It's been around for forever, but I guess it's just newly getting discovered by people who are like trying to just lose weight because it literally makes you not hungry.
That's crazy.
But it's for people with diabetes.
So you're literally starving, but you're like, oh, I'm good.
Well, that's the thing I don't know. When you hear the commercial, because that is a commercial that is recently, I feel like I've seen on TV now, those Ozempic commercials. And they're part of those commercials that in the middle of the commercial, mad fast, the dude is going to say all the things that mess you up about this drug. Oh, you suffer from liver disease. You might start pissing blood. He says it mad fast. And right before he says the motto, the positive thing about the commercial.
Testing.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hold you. My roommate has it.
Ozempic?
Yeah, I was gonna take some.
If you took Ozempic,
bro,
you would be.
But he's not taking it for weight loss. I believe my roommate has diabetes, so he's taking it for diabetes. He's not taking it for weight loss.
Okay.
You're like, yo, let me get one.
Let me get some of that.
Hey, if you got any left over.
It's expensive though. It's expensive. Like it's because
and there's like a shortage.
That's what I'm saying. Because of the shortage, if you got it, you can charge motherfuckers bread for it.
You should tell bro to start selling it on Facebook.
I would if he.
Yeah, instead of keep his fucking diabetes medication for himself. Totally do that.
Unfortunately, I think he needs it.
This is so fucking weird.
But it is expensive as fuck, though. Apparently, it's just I don't know. The thin is in spiel. I agree with you. It is definitely like crazy thin.
Yeah, I mean it's just like thin is like you said. Thin has always been in. Like it is what it is. But
they still got the thin is in. But they still got why they still got a fat ass in some big ass titties. That's why they look weird.
Yeah, because you got the fat ass and then you got the small leg and the proportions are crazy. You look like an ant.
It looks the weirdest to me when I look at your ankles. Your ankles ain't built for that booty.
Not the ankles.
The ankles be the worst when the girl's got the huge fat ass and it's like goes down and you're like
fucking peg legs.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it is bizarre.
You could tell when a girl's meant for it when you look at her ankle to cat leg. You're like, yo, this fits. It makes sense.
That's why I feel like women that get that surgery should put some weight on before they just go in there.
I'm sure a doctor's got to tell them that in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah, you can't like get a BBL if you have like your body mass index is like too low.
But there does seem like there's a doctor who's doing it regardless.
Yeah, if you're like go to
don't worry, I got you.
Yeah, there's a doctor out there. Chris was probably following, but it does seem like a doctor who's like, you know what, man, fuck that shit. I'm gonna do it anyways. And the girls seem like they like it.
Well, I mean, I think if you go to get a BBL or if you go to get body modification, like you like it.
Do they not see the weird stuff that we see? The alien-esque vibe.
I think.
Yeah, looking like
I think a lot of it is.
Do you know anyone who has that shape or it's got a BBL or anything in that nature? That space?
Yeah, I know a lot of people. But I think, like, I mean, depending, some of them look really great. You never know.
You know people.
They just look like they have this perfect, like, quote unquote, perfect anatomy.
And I think we've all seen that as well.
Yeah, but then I also know people that it's just like you said, the ankle to leg ratio is just like you're like clearly something's happened here.
It just looks like it's not natural.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
hey man,
different strokes for different folks.
I guess I ain't mad at it. I guess if guys are out here getting
leggings,
wearing leggings with kangaroo pouches for their testicles, and getting calf implants or chest pectorials,
or getting the knee surgery, expand your knees.
See, the reason why I can't knock that, and I respect that, is because of the amount of pain you're gonna have to go through learning how to walk again.
Bro, same thing with the BBL. They can't even fucking sit down.
Yeah, for like the first like 2 months.
That's true.
Imagine taking a shit with a BBL. Sounds horrible.
Damn.
Yeah, you do got to go through a lot.
What do you like shit on? Because you know how you have to sit on that little brick.
There was that photo of all the women coming back.
Oh yeah,
and
they're like sitting on their knees.
Yeah, they're all laying on the seat in the plane instead of sitting on the plane because they all got BBLs.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, hey, it's anytime I've had surgery, I've been scared to get put under. Like, that's super scary to me. Like getting put to sleep. But mainly just because you're putting me to sleep to a degree where if you are asleep right now,
return.
Yeah. If you sleep right now and I start like choking you while you're sleeping, you're gonna wake up and be like, what the fuck?
Right.
Like, yo, I could smack the shit out of you when you're put under and you ain't gonna do nothing. Like, who knows what the doctor did when they put me under?
I mean, hopefully just surgery.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully. You know they're gonna be like,
but that's the thing, though, is that
let me see if it's true what they say about black people. I mean, look, his penis.
But the reality is, though, is that usually there's like an entire crew in a surgery. It's not just
they
one.
could all want to know if it's true what they say about black people.
Like, hey, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah. Has anyone? They'd be like, hey, let's take a poll in the room. Has anyone seen a black guy's penis before?
Oh my god.
All right, on to the next thing.
Exclusive.
We have one here on the table. Let's see if it's true what they say.
We'll just flip him over
real quick, and we'll never speak of this again.
And then we'll finish the BBL.
Yeah.
Not you getting a BBL.
Oh, dude got a BBL. What's his name? Didn't that Saucy's antenna dude? Didn't he get a BBL?
I've seen a lot of men on the internet have BBLs.
All right, we're off this subject.
Dudes with BBLs?
Yeah. We're not talking about dudes with BBL.
Because I feel like a dude could just work out and he don't really need a BBL.
So could women, bro.
No, it's different. It's different for both, because you can have a muscle booty, like you can work out and grow your booty and have a little, like,
as a female,
a little fat on it. Yeah, but you can't get this shape that these people have is unattainable by physically working out. What if you just eat
quarter pounders for the rest of your life?
Yeah, I will say that shape is
it's unrealistic.
Impossible.
It is. I mean, like, you can have an incredible shape, but it's not going to be that it's literally a caricature.
You'd have to maybe get the muscles and then starve yourself so you lose it.
Yeah, but then even so, you can't get your butt to like pop out in that way, because it's literal human anatomy. Like, your muscle on the top, your muscle on the bottom, and then there's one little one in the middle.
There's
like,
some people,
like, that's why women have hip dips.
There's some women who do be asking the surgeon to do shit that they just weren't born with. They just weren't born with it.
What do you think's worse, having a botched like body modification like to your ass, or having a fucked up like facelift?
Ooh, the facelift, I'm gonna say, is always gonna probably be the worst thing.
Yeah, for
I think
sure.
so too.
Because people gotta look at that nonstop. The body thing,
you have to look at it nonstop.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Every time you look in the mirror or take a photo, you're like, wow, I fucked up.
I've seen, just in general, they have now like the fake booties you could put on.
Yeah.
They're really good. You buy them and they match it to your skin tone, so you can wear like belly shirts because it has like a fake tummy and all that, and it's almost like a girdle because it's tight silicone. And I seen a girl put it on, and it's literally just the fake bottom half of her body.
I have to see this.
The vagina's missing. Like, it's literally the entire fake half, and it has a nice looks like a nice ass. Like, it's crazy. It's insane. Like,
did you watch Dave?
I haven't watched Dave. Like the new shit. I watched the original shit.
The new one, but in the new Dave, I have a lag on my.
Oh, is that? I thought.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was just trying to ignore it, but
yeah.
Okay, I'll just ignore it.
We'll cut it. Hold on 1 second. All right, so back to Dave.
Wait, so what you're describing is basically what Dave has on in order to prevent getting STDs.
Wait, do you watch Dave?
I've watched the earlier stuff. I haven't watched the new joint.
Oh, you got to get into it. some fucking crazy shit on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Because that's Lil Dicky, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he's funny
For sure.
Shit. So we're doing a little. I mean, it's spring.
Okay.
We're gonna be getting into some spring cleaning.
Oh yeah.
This weekend.
Doing the major haul in the house. You know, cleaning it up, getting it ready for life. New life.
New life.
New journeys.
How's that feel to be like?
I'm a little anxious.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a little anxious about it.
Yeah.
The topic has always been overwhelming to me because this, kind of doing a major haul on anything, especially like after like losing my mom and my dad and like having to go through all this stuff, like I'm sure it's just gonna be a lot, but I'm ready.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm ready to like start new, kind of have that refresh, and
for anyone who's like out there maybe experiencing something like similar or going through something similar, like what would you tell them, like as far as like how to get to a place where you can, because that's a lot to be able to go through that stuff and
right,
get rid of stuff and things like that. Like what was your biggest like thing to get you to that space where you felt comfortable and able to do that?
I mean, to be honest, bro, like I think it really just comes down to realizing that time here is limited, for everyone. There's going to be a time for all of us, and nothing's going to stay the same forever. You can't hold on to material things and things that you want to make last. Like the reality is that you have to be able to let certain things go and move forward in life. Like you can't just hold on to things, or else you're gonna like live in the past or be resentful, or and it's just not that for me. So I think for me, I just came to a place where I was like, it's time to grow and it's time to like move forward in life. And although it's like a difficult thing for me, it's like it has to be done.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? So I think it's never going to be easy for anyone that's dealing with loss. Like if you got to deal with that, everyone deals with it at some point. But I think honestly it's just like, even though you're putting away that one piece of yourself, like you still can hold on to the memory of the people that you love, and like hold on to the things that you love most about them. Like remember that, and it's
the memory doesn't rest with the item, essentially.
Yeah. And like, to be honest with you, man, like I know my mom and my dad would both want me to move forward.
Yeah.
They wouldn't want me to like sit there and just like let it eat me up.
Yeah.
So it's like, for a lot of people, that's what you have to do, is move forward, because like know that your loved one wouldn't want you to like suffer.
Yeah,
you know
for real. That's definitely some real shit right there.
So real life shit.
T-Will exclusive.
Amen.
Yeah, so no, that's definitely a good space to be in, and I'm excited to see. I'm gonna definitely pull up and give my assistance. I'm
wait till
excited
I
to
pull
see.
up that N64, dog.
Oh yeah, all the classic stuff too, because this has been your house since you were born.
Since I was a youngin', yeah.
Okay, since you were born?
No, not since I was born.
Not since you were
I had
born.
like one. I think I had one other home, but
Yeah.
I don't remember it.
Yeah. So this is all you remember for the most part.
Yeah, this house is what I know.
Yeah. So there are some memories as far as stuff that you might find of your childhood specifically.
Oh, I know it's in there.
Oh, okay. The
Yeah.
N64 joint.
N64. I got Super Nintendo.
He's got the best toys.
So are those? But those aren't going anywhere.
My Dragon Ball Z action figure collection goes stupid, bro.
That's not going anywhere though, right?
No, I'll probably hold on to a lot of like that shit in case, like for a kid of mine, or just like honestly,
I feel like that
it's
shit.
collector.
I was about to say that shit. Blow the dust off of it, and like I feel like get it set up. That could be background for us. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like
facts.
that stuff is stuff that people like to still see. Like, and it's like
I got the limited. I
Glory.
literally have a limited edition N64 controller, and I still have the box.
That's hard. That's hard.
It's
That's
crazy.
wild that you still have that.
It's, you know what I'm saying?
And that's just so old in retrospect. That's what I was thinking about. Even when I think we were talking about just like bringing stuff in the past. If you can bring like your cell phone or your camera,
it would fuck people up.
It would fuck people up.
I would say though that the N64 controller is probably one of the worst controller designs of all time.
They tried though. They were on to something. And Nintendo clearly, when you look at what they do, they've always been ahead of the curve.
I think that having though the joystick in the center and then having the C button to like look around in video games, like
it's a horrible idea.
Horrible design, bro.
But I knew what they were trying to do. They were essentially, that was the first time you really seen, because after that they went from that to dual sticks.
Right.
So they were ahead, once again, they were ahead of the curve. They were the first one to really bring, like, instead of up, down, left, right.
Or no, like I remember, like I think it might have been Sega, but they would have a joystick, but all the buttons would be on the right side.
Right side.
And then you bring in the dual. Yeah. I would say one of my favorite controllers. I don't know about you. Might have had to either been Xbox One.
That thing is huge. Like, you get that big ass.
But the form of it.
Yeah, wild ass controller out of here. The controller is disgusting. PS2, of course. PS2. But I like the Dreamcast controller with the VMU.
Always wanted a Dreamcast.
Oh yeah. I had to be selective, so I didn't get an N64, but I was able to get a Dreamcast.
I got a Sega Genesis, bro, at like a Goodwill, but it didn't come with the cables. And then as a kid, I figured out what cables I needed, bro.
And you just made it happen.
And I revived that
without the internet.
Yeah, without the internet. Figured that shit out, bro.
People used to just figure shit out.
Jedi.
People used to fucking... How do we get places?
Oh my god, bro. Print out the directions.
But even then, I guess...
MapQuest.
MapQuest.
I remember being young and we would have to travel as a family to like hair shows. And my dad would straight up pull up a map. Like like an atlas, like the book, because he would always have to drive everywhere, and he would just look at the map, and I was like, "What? Like, there's no way you can read that."
That's a real ass nigga.
That's real. No, I mean that's the way you had to do it, bro.
No.
Pulling out the map. He's like, hold on, babe. Open up the map and find out where we are.
When we used to road trip, we would pull out the map.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I believe my dad did use a map. I was a kid, so I don't have the memory of it. I was and I was in the back seat, so like right behind my dad, so I wasn't seeing shit.
Were people paying for maps? Like, because I remember like when you go on vacation and shit, you would grab a map, but were people paying for it, or is it free?
I think there's always been the free ones at. If you stop at a rest stop,
I'm sure something.
You know what I'm talking about? Like they have that wall.
We need to go somewhere and only be able to. We can only use a map.
I would get lost. I wouldn't end up there.
I'll be like, yeah, let's do it. And then when you're not looking, I have my phone.
Nah, we'll have a race. We'll race then. We'll race.
You can't bring a phone.
I think we should just go on a road trip and just use a map.
Where are we road trips?
Wherever we go to.
We should road trip. We got to road trip somewhere we don't know.
I feel like we should road trip on some super like random shit. Just like put up a map of America, throw the dart, and like literally we'll pick 3 places and then we drive to each.
It's just like some random town in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, we got to use.
Yeah, but what if we go there and we have a fucking blast off?
Yeah. What if we go there and we get fucking murdered?
That could
no.
Could very well happen.
I know he was gonna say that.
I might stay away.
But why would you go anywhere ever?
I would watching Cabin in the Woods too much.
We just gotta stay away from Middle America because you don't know.
Because the Cabin in the Woods.
Because a little boy got his fucking face shot
for ringing a doorbell.
What is
going on right now? Why can't people ring doorbells? That don't make no sense, bro.
I saw that ding dong ditching story too.
Because I'm not hearing. Well, because the thing is I'm not hearing why people are so defensive when it comes to ringing. Like, what's happening to the people who are getting their doorbell wrong? Is it? I can see if there was like a story going around like, hey, be careful. There's this dude who's ringing people's doorbell. When you go to the door, he like shoots through the door. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not hearing why people are answering the door so hostile in 2023.
Yeah.
Like, there's no...
Because you're evil. You answer the door like that because you're evil.
But they're playing the prank, right? They're running away.
Even if it's a prank... Because if that's what we're hearing,
well, no, in that kid's case, it wasn't.
It was not a prank. No. It was not a prank at all.
Trying to pick up his
sister, and he was lost. He ran the wrong door.
But even if it was a prank,
no, I've heard maybe that like ding dong ditch.
And that's at the end of the day, why are you answering the door with a fucking gun if it's a prank?
That's what I don't understand. That's what legit
his grandson came out.
And not just to name that case, but it's happened. That's not just to stay on that case. It's happened multiple times. It happened with the teenage girl, the girls who got into the wrong car. They thought it was their Uber, and they got into the wrong car, and the dude shot them. I think.
Jesus.
What the fuck?
Yeah. No, it's been happening. People are just like walking around strapped up, mad hostile right now.
Shit's crazy, man. Soon enough, though. I mean, did you see that new smart Glock thing?
Oh yeah, where it like identifies you and stuff.
That's pretty cool.
It is cool. I think it just needs to happen in a way that's super fast and can like not and be 100% accurate.
Because the way I see it is like if that technology works the way it's supposed to, we could stop people from getting in trouble from other people murdering with their weapon. You know.
For sure. Because
if it's registered to your name and someone else commits a crime, you're responsible because it's your firearm.
Yeah, this story was the man arrested in shooting 2 Texas cheerleaders after one mistakenly got into the wrong car.
One of them, but what happened? What about the other one? He killed 2?
No, he just he shot them. They're okay. They lived.
Oh man.
But that's what I mean. Like, you have the story with the kid going to the... And there was another kid who got shot at who was ringing a doorbell mistakenly. Like, it's been happening now, and it's like... So even with that technology that you bring up, that... All right, so that prevents people from shooting a gun that's not theirs. How do you prevent people from shooting a gun who are stupid? Like fucking idiots who don't deserve the...
Well, I wonder if, like, there would be a situation of, like, a mass casualty thing if they could like shut the gun off.
Did you post? I don't know if you posted it in the chat or someone sent it to me, but it was some dude patrolling the neighborhood, and he's just patrolling it. Some old white dude, super old, like maybe in his 80s, maybe older, patrolling the neighborhood with a fucking Magnum, big ass gun, like the revolver, the Dirty Harry joint. The big revolver one, you know.
Oh yeah,
that old dude, like a dude who can't even lift up his legs. You know, you're old when you can't.
That sounds like a mental problem.
Just like looking for trouble.
Just patrolling the neighborhood, and he's got the red hat on that you see him from behind. You know, he's like, that shit's probably like a "Make America Great Again" joint, but like just patrolling the neighborhood with a big ass Magnum. Like, what do you expect to do other than, like you said, Kristen? You're just looking for fucking trouble at this point. Like,
old with nothing to do, just ready to fucking...
I don't know. It's definitely making me want to get a gun. For sure.
I feel like we should probably have a gun.
Yeah. Making me want one. I feel unsafe without one.
Let's get the smart.
Just in case I accidentally get into the wrong Uber and I got to shoot my driver because he tried to shoot me.
You guys are just shooting each other.
Yeah. Man kills the Uber driver because the Uber driver tried to kill him because he got into the wrong Uber.
Both are dead.
Both are dead.
So fucked up.
Like, for real.
Man.
This is crazy.
It's not a real headline until it is.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Let's talk about something lighter, Kristen. Like, Kristen, you did this thing with the tree people.
With tree people.
Why does it say free people?
Because
That's a
I
typo.
have
Is that a typo? Or is it free people? Because free people is
ADHD and dyslexia.
because free people is a real thing, right?
Yeah, free people is a real thing. But it was not with free people. It was with tree people. And what they do is they plant trees and help remove weeds, like a lot of the invasive species that grow here in California. But it was sick. I just pulled up for this, like, it was like my first like influencer event, and we went to Culver City with Beyond Yoga and Well People, and so they just partnered with tree people. We pulled weeds and planted new ones, planted new trees.
So it was people from the yoga like company?
Just people they like reach out to and just like, hey, do you want to come to this event? And then you wear their stuff and they give you free stuff.
We love free stuff.
I was mostly happy to plant
don't
trees.
love free stuff?
Yeah, so
What kind of tree did you plant?
I'm not sure. There were a bunch of, whatever they were, it was like native species.
That's cool. Was it like seeds or little baby plants?
They were like young children. They were like beyond like seedlings. They had like, already been living for a while.
Had some leaves on them?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, and then we just planted them. But I pulled so many weeds. I was honestly stoked.
That's cool. So you took out the weeds
Yeah.
and then you put in the good shit.
Yeah.
That's tight.
Yeah.
But these aren't smokable weeds.
No.
Okay.
But we did, there was
Bro, have you never pulled weeds?
Okay,
Come on.
Actually, so
I'm trying to think. Have I?
You've never gardened?
I mean, nah.
It's kind of enjoyable.
Willingly garden? Nah.
it's actually really
I
nice.
think I've willingly gardened.
Sometimes it's nice to cut some plants, bro.
I'm sure.
It's nice to touch the earth. But I did learn that
Mowing the lawn is actually really nice. Get the fresh smell of grass. Smells good.
Yeah.
Smells pretty good.
That sounds like some homeowner shit to say.
have you
That sounds
seen
like
plants
some
like this in
homeowner shit.
California?
Hold on, you were pulling those?
Yes. See these
So
yellow
those are
ones?
weeds.
So these tall yellow, that's mustard seed or like mustard
I
plants.
feel like I might have seen it by like the highway or type.
They're
shit.
everywhere, but it's
Okay.
invasive. It's an invasive species, and basically colonizers brought this over, and they would sprinkle it around so that they would like follow the trail of flowers home, and they ended up
Fucking up shit.
fucking up the ecosystem. And that's why it's important for people to pull these weeds and remove them. And they're also super flammable because it takes up a lot of space and it burns fast when it's dry.
And then there's no way, essentially, once they're here, there's no way to get rid of them, essentially.
I mean, at this point, you're looking at like every single little thing on there, like the yellow part, the center of that is a seed. You know what I'm saying?
But it provides nothing for us.
I mean, if we were collecting it and having,
Because they look pretty. They look pretty.
Yeah, they are pretty, but I mean, it's interesting. He told us
Because the animals don't eat them or anything.
yeah, and then they just suck up nutrients from the plants that like animals do eat and use.
So if we could, we should kill them on site. It's on site.
If you see them, you should pull them.
Get them with the smart Glock.
Oh, hit them with the smart Glock.
Shoot at the plants.
Shoot them. Damn, that sucks. So then, essentially, we need to make an AI that kills them.
Or we just make the robots go to the fields. Get out there, bro. Then they become new slaves. And then they rebel and take over humanity.
Can AI be a slave?
Robot can.
Can it be? I don't think so.
If you make a robot do work indefinitely, that sounds...
Am I supposed to pay this robot or give this robot a break or care about this robot's emotions? Is that what you're saying? Because I think that's crossing a line right there.
If your robot turned around and looked at you and was like, I'm tired.
I'm gonna be like, nigga, don't make me slap the shit out of you, robot. Get back to work.
Oh my God.
What do you think he's gonna try to sue me?
In the future, they're gonna look back on this episode and say that was robot discrimination.
Yeah, hopefully I'm crazy famous and I'm about to host the Oscars and this clip comes up. This clip gets dug up and the robots are like, what?
Yeah, you're about to win a robot Oscar?
Yeah.
The Robo Oscar.
Oh my God. And the Robo Oscar goes to...
Robo of the Year.
Oh shit.
Oh man, we really don't have shit to talk about, you guys. We're bullshitting this whole episode. I want to let you know.
Well, I don't know. Did this happen after we recorded? But I know it was rest in peace to Jerry Springer.
Yes, definitely.
Damn, rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace, Jerry Springer.
What an era.
For real, I didn't know. I guess maybe we didn't. It might have happened after we recorded last week, but or we did. I don't know. I guess we just didn't talk about it. But yeah, Jerry Springer passing is a crazy.
Jerry Springer was a big part of my childhood.
For real,
bro. I would come
daytime
home.
TV.
I would come home at like 3 p.m. My mom would be home on lunch break, and she'd just be watching Jerry every day. I would see Jerry every day.
That's one thing I never really seen was my parents watch. I never seen my parents really watch Jerry.
My mom would be so into it. She would so much so that she would wait. She'd be like, I gotta go back, but like I just gotta wait for this show to come back on so I can find out like what happens. Like, you are not the father.
That's so funny.
The Maury like reading if you're the father or not was
oh my god,
priceless. Jerry Springer though, he was the first one to really let motherfuckers like fight on daytime TV.
There were some fucked up fights on Jerry Springer though. He would let a lot of he would have like
little
what was
people.
His bouncer's name? I loved his bouncer.
Oh, Steve Wilkos.
Yes, he's the best.
He got his own show.
Then he got his show.
His show was even crazier.
Can you imagine though that you sign up to do security for Jerry Springer,
and then you end up with a show,
and then you end up with your own show? Miracles happen every day. Like anything can happen.
And you're giving out advice on it, like, bro, you were a security guard
literally
on Jerry Springer. Why should I be listening to any advice that you're giving me? But you do got your own show.
But no, that's why he stuck out, because you could tell that he really had like a good moral compass.
You were breaking up fights on Jerry Springer.
Yeah,
like that's what I would. If I was on a show, I'd be like, bro, I'm not listening to you, bro. You used to break up fights on Jerry Springer. I'm not. Jerry Springer at the end of his episode would always have his
16 seasons.
His 2 cents. What? Steve Wilkos?
Yes.
Nah, he was on for a minute. Daytime TV gets produced like crazy.
Nah, he's no joke.
How look at some of the those soap operas. I'm sure they've gotten produced for. Like,
one of my clients today is on The Bold and the Beautiful.
How many seasons is that shit?
Like 40. Yeah.
Or what's the other one? General Hospital.
Bold and the Beautiful, Young and the Reckless. Young and the Reckless.
Did you ever watch the Rob Dyrdek show? Or remember Robin Big?
Robin Big, yeah.
Rest in peace, Big.
Rest in peace, Big. Rob Dyrdek. I thought
it was Dyrdek.
Yeah,
Dyrdek. The skater for DC.
Yeah.
Or he owns DC. I think DC is his joint, right? I thought DC was his. But no, I fuck with that show. But
sorry, I don't know why that came up, but I was just thinking of shows I was watching back then.
All the TV back then was just like, it was a cool time for TV just because it was a lot of the first times you were seeing shit like that.
Yeah.
Like the first time reality TV really took off was around that time period. With what was the show? The Jersey Shore.
Jersey fucking Shore.
Real World Rules.
Real World and Road Rules.
Real World Rules Challenge.
Yeah. Real World and Road Rules.
Say that 5 times fast.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Real. I can't believe I used to watch that and find it interesting.
Challenge.
Just a bunch of people just living in a house, literally just getting lit every night.
Bro,
that's all Real World was.
And
fighting.
I mean,
Road Rules, at least it was like a challenge. They were driving through a certain area and they had like challenges that they had to do.
Do you remember like, Jersey Shore though? They really had like a job at the
surf
shop.
It was a surf shop, right?
They were just selling shirts.
That's something I would like to ask them about, like how legit
they weren't working, bro.
There's no way that
they're like, come on, guys, we're gonna shoot the scene of you working,
bro.
Because they had to work at the t-shirt shop in order to live there. They had to go to work, so they had to work at the t-shirt shop, and
there's no way they're working 8 hours a day though.
Me personally, I don't believe it, but at the same time, they needed content, so I could see them just being in there to create content.
Maybe for like an hour.
Yeah.
They're not.
Were they
there a
working
whole-
an 8-hour shift?
Come on, bro.
That's wild if you asking Snooki to work an 8-hour
but
shift
you're talking like early on.
before they blew up.
Well, because you have to think about it like this, though. These are people who were nobodies. First season, right? They're nobodies. They want to go be Gorilla Juice heads and party at the Jersey Shore and like have the best time of their life. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're willing to do this shit. So then they get down there and they want a gym tan laundry. So they're like, okay, if you want to stay here, you have to work here. Because for this t-shirt store, they're getting workers, but they're also, come season 2, they're getting like all this influx of, oh, I want to go to the t-shirt shop because the Jersey Shore characters are there.
I guess what's crazy also about the Jersey Shore is that's I
true,
think
Kristen.
different than like other reality shows that were on MTV is they kept the cast the same. I thought that the Jersey Shore, you know, like how the other shows, Rare World and Road Rules, they'd switch up the cast every season. Mm-hmm. They'd get new people, so they don't have to really, because these people from the Jersey Shore, they became super popular to a degree that I feel like really MTV's probably having to pay them to come back for season 3, season 4.
Wait, check this out. During the first season, the producers wanted to capture the life of a 20-something spending their summer at the shore. The producers wanted the show to be as real as possible. Therefore, the cast members all worked at the local t-shirt store, the Shore Store. They didn't make any money from the show in season 1. They had to work at the store to make money. However, it really wasn't like most jobs. In fact, they started making $10 an hour, but by the end of the summer they were making $20. In addition, they didn't have to work that hard. Indeed, the owner and staff often complained about the working with Mike. They called him the laziest person to work with. That's crazy.
So the house they lived in was Danny, the store owner's house.
Oh, okay.
That's so funny, bro.
I thought that's what it was.
That's funny.
They say it's not scripted.
Yeah, I mean, I believe that it's not scripted to a degree.
I feel like you don't have to script. When you have people
like them, yeah, like them,
who are completely okay to be themselves.
Do you remember when Ronnie just knocked that fucking dude out?
Dude, that was so fucking.
Just walked away.
Or when that guy fucking punched Snooki in the face at the bar.
Oh yeah, Snooki got her
and
ass
nobody
kicked.
did anything except for JWoww.
Yeah.
Yo, that show was wild for real.
It was a crazy show. I really I don't know why I watched that show.
Because it was excellent TV.
I don't know why I was watching that show.
It was entertaining. And everyone was talking about it. That's what it was.
Well, because mainly because
Jersey Day.
I mean, because hey, when's the last time
say that again.
When's the last time you went back to watch it?
Recently.
No, you haven't.
I watched it like 2 years ago.
Was T watching it? I was about to say and I guess that's my only argument. Most things that I did enjoy when I was younger, I've gone back to watch.
It is honestly so fucked up though. Like the way that they talk about women is absolutely not okay, and the way that
was a time period back then,
and it was definitely like the double standards were like so crazy. Like they would go and smush 500 people, and then the girls would like bring home one guy, and they'd be like, "You're a slut." Like what?
Sign of the times. Sign of the times.
Man.
I wonder if it was like that by the last season. Because it went till what?
What, Jersey?
Final episode.
I mean, they still have new seasons right now, right?
No, the final episode was in 2012.
No, I think they're starting a new season.
Yeah, and I heard that
Wait,
stop,
bro. It's on season 6, episode 15 right now. They just dropped they're dropping a new episode tomorrow.
Really?
Yeah. Well, this one's they're on a family vacation. So they're like, I think they go to a destination.
Is it put on by MTV
Wait,
still?
and Sammy's coming back on the show. Sammy Sweetheart, do you guys not care?
I don't know who that is.
Oh my god.
Damn, the theme song for the show is fucking LMFAO, Get Crazy. Do you remember that song?
Is it still?
Get crazy, get wild.
No, I've never heard the song.
Yeah, still is MTV.
Are you serious?
No, maybe you should sing more.
Nah, you know the song, Kristen. You just fucking with me.
I don't listen to LMAO.
You don't remember LMFAO?
Yes, I remember who they are, but I don't know the song.
Those two dudes, right? It's those two dudes. One's
With
guy.
the crazy hair.
Is it two? Yeah. Yeah.
Come on.
That's what you're talking about,
You
right?
remember that song?
I can't hear the song.
You couldn't hear that?
You don't get us fucking banned for playing some crazy ass
Yeah,
element.
not for LMFAO.
Yeah.
What an interesting name.
LMFAO.
You remember? Kristen remembers those. The dudes who always wore like
Crazy
Weren't
outfits.
they always wearing leggings? There was one of
Oh
them.
yeah, they were like
That's
leopard
crazy.
leggings.
He was wearing like
Yeah,
90s. He
funny.
was just like the 90s.
Yeah, like just the craziest prints and colors.
So obnoxious.
The print store.
A bunch of complicated patterns.
Complicated patterns. The patterns are so complicated.
Patterns are so complicated.
I can't wait for the new season of that show.
Yeah, that show's fire.
God.
For the viewers and the listeners, if you have not seen I Think You Should Leave, definitely tap in. Tim Robertson is hilarious.
You absolutely have to watch it because we will just be talking about that for at least a month after
When it
comes
drops.
out. At least myself personally.
It will drop episodically, so.
No.
Oh, it's all at once?
It's all dropping on May 30th.
What, on like Netflix or some shit?
Yes.
Ooh.
It's only 6
speaking my
episodes, so-
language.
Ugh,
Damn, do you
so
spread out
good.
the 6 or are you binge watching it?
It depends on how good something is, because Black Mirror is coming back.
Oh, really?
I don't know if you guys fuck with Black Mirror.
I do. I don't think Kristen likes it.
Why? Because of the first episode with the dude who fucks the pig?
It just freaks me out too much. All of it is just like
It's
I
like,
have to consciously stop myself from like spiraling
Going
into
down
a
that road.
hellscape. Like the world is so fucked up, and if I think too much about it, I'm like,
the show does.
I'm like, I can't go to work.
The show's
I can't
doing
do
what
anything.
your brain is already doing, essentially, as far as the way it depicts the future.
exactly. I don't need to. I need to be a normal human being.
It does depict a lot of
It makes it
apocalyptic
dark. Yeah.
future.
I have enough dark thoughts in my
scenarios.
head.
But then there's funny ones where the dude has to fuck the pig. That's funny.
That's funny.
There's the one where those two dudes are playing the video game and they fall in love through the video game. That one's weird as fuck.
Or what about the one with the character where he's like the mascot? Like that weird cartoon character.
Yeah. Oh, he does the voice for it, doesn't
Yeah.
he? There's some crazy ass episodes, but yeah, for the most part, I feel like it does show like the future is fucked.
What's good with the movies though, bro? We're not getting any good movies right now.
Hey, you guys are the ones with the movie passes. Y'all need to figure that out. But
Yeah, we do.
Talk about it. Nah, you got us there.
but
He got us.
They got our money this week.
Exclusive.
I did see what's it called? The Evil Dead movie.
Oh, was that good? I heard it was good.
Pretty good.
You saw it.
Do y'all fuck with scary movies?
No, yeah, I wanted to see that movie.
Nah, I think you would like it. And did you see the last one? The last Evil Dead?
Yes. That shit was crazy.
The last one is a little crazier as far as like gore and violence, but this one is still pretty crazy. Kristen, can you handle that? You can handle that.
Yeah, I can handle it.
Well, that's hard. They have Return of the Jedi re-releasing in theaters. It already came out, but
The movie, right?
yeah, you could watch it.
In theaters. I seen that when I was going to see Evil Dead. I seen that in the list of movies or whatever.
Right.
Hold on, so it's Return of the Jedi. Hold on, which one's Return?
2023 marks the 40th
Okay.
anniversary of one
It's
of
the
the
40.
most
Okay, that's what it is.
beloved
'Cause
chapters. in
I also
Star
seen on
Wars.
Twitter they were releasing a Yoda lightsaber for the 20th anniversary.
Have you seen the actual light? They made like the legit lightsaber.
I seen that video of it, but the video for modern days is shitty quality, of course.
We need a close up of how.
I want a close up because the video looked legit.
Yeah,
That video looked crazy, and the video quality is, it is good, but it's at a distance, so it's really not good.
and the lightsaber's bright, so like you can't really see.
We're missing levels of details
I feel you.
that I needed to see it in person.
But seeing
almost.
that got me excited.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? He just shot
Is that a lightsaber?
a legit lightsaber.
Cut something in half for real.
But you guys seen Mario? You guys seen the Super Mario movie, right?
No.
You still haven't seen the Super Mario movie? Y'all wildin'.
I might wait for streaming. No cap.
You got a movie pass. What's the difference? What is the difference right now?
Anytime we go to the movies, we have to get popcorn and icy, bro.
That sounds amazing. Why else would that seems like the main reason why I would be going to the movie is for the popcorn and the icy.
Exactly.
Or slushy.
But I can't be
slushy.
I can't just be getting those things.
Whatever you choose to call it.
I can't be getting those things for a movie that I'd watch on streaming.
Nah, popcorn is amazing. You don't eat popcorn in general? You only eat popcorn?
I love popcorn, but popcorn and icy, that's a lot. That's heavy on the body, and it's expensive. You know what I'm saying?
I'd say once a week is not that bad, or once every other week is not that bad. I think that's a safe. If you properly take care of yourself. Do you want to go
watch Mario?
If you properly take care of yourself the way I imagine you do.
You want to check it out?
Once every other week, I think would suffice. I'm sure a doctor would be like, oh yeah.
Or we just don't have to get it. We could just go to the movies.
There's no way I can just sit in a movie and eat or drink something.
I've tried
Bring me some carrots.
What the fuck? Let me just go jump off a bridge.
Some dude's gonna stop you. They might stop the movie and be like, the person who's eating carrots in the front row, can you please get the fuck out?
Yo, if someone pulls carrots out next to me in a theater, I'm actually fighting.
Bro, you're gonna be mad loud just crunching them.
Bro.
I'm eating carrots.
Only brings celery and carrots.
I'm eating carrots. You want some?
Holy fuck, dude.
Oh, shoot. What about John Wick? I haven't seen John Wick.
I haven't seen John Wick either.
We should see John Wick.
John Wick.
I'm down for John Wick.
What about that George Foreman movie? You want to see that George Foreman movie?
I haven't heard shit about it, so it can't be that good.
I thought it was about it's about his boxing career. I thought it was about him when he made
the barbecues.
Yeah, I thought it would made grill, but apparently it's more his boxing career was just as.
But is the grill in it? Like we get to see him come out with the grill?
That's what I'm wondering. Is like
it's gotta be.
Is it gonna cover his boxing career? And then at the very end, it's gonna show him after. And he's like,
"Oh, is that post boxing the grill?"
The grill's like
been chilling.
The grill's like in his Magic Johnson stage of his career.
Word.
Like he's already because he's like a boxing wise. I know I was joking, but he's like a really successful boxer or whatever,
and a really successful grill.
Dude, the George Foreman grill.
Nah, they're selling this shit for $38 though.
Well, now, but when they first came out.
But even the fact that I still think of a small little grill like that is a George Foreman grill.
It's wild because essentially the George Foreman grill was like almost like what do you guys use? The air fryer? It's like the early stages of like being able to cook your food with professional tools in your kitchen type shit.
And it was supposed to like be more healthy.
Yeah, it was because
all the grease fell to the side.
Yeah, that shit was gross.
Down the drain.
That shit was disgusting.
So fucking funny.
That shit was gross. It all leaked down to the when you can grill a burger right there on your counter, T.
Right on my lap.
Right on your lap. Oh, if you want it on your
lap. Grill up a burger like right on your chest.
And it was good branding.
Would you
George Foreman grill, just like really simple. Foreman grill. Not a lot, like it sounds like it's a lot of words, but it's George Foreman grill. The George Foreman grill. Good branding. I give it to him.
So good, I put my name on it.
Yeah,
was the slogan.
But I believe George Foreman passed. I believe he passed.
Did he? No, he's still alive.
Oh, is he still alive? Oh, yeah, he's still alive. 74 years old. I thought he passed. I just never hear anything about him anymore, or even the grill or anything.
This photo of him is just like, he looks like just a nice old man.
Mm-hmm.
He does look like a nice old man, but he was a boxer, and he was a pretty big person, so he was fucking people up.
I mean, no, you go to his Twitter, and he's actually holding a fist up, so.
Like a middle finger?
No, like he's ready to like punch you with the ring on his finger.
Oh, hell yeah.
But he's smiling too, so.
Do they still sell George Foreman grills?
Yeah, bro. I told you they're selling it for $38 at Kohl's.
Oh, he's got a magazine too.
This nigga has a website, a George Foreman website, just his face on it. It's crazy.
George Foreman cooking. I wonder if I go over his house and he don't have a grill, it's just nothing but George Foreman grills is around his crib.
Like he doesn't even he's like, yeah, I don't even use a stove, I just do everything on this grill. You're like, there's no way, man.
Oh shit. He's like, bro, I just asked for peanut butter and jelly. You did not have to grill that shit, bro. Why did you grill my peanut butter and jelly?
He only makes grilled sandwiches. Only.
Oh shit. Bro, stop. I just wanted my eggs scrambled. You do not have to cook my eggs on the grill.
I don't know, bro. This biopic of George Foreman, I might have to pass.
That does not look like the greatest movie, and I have not heard anything about it. So
I'm gonna have to pass on that.
As far as quality of movie, doesn't look that great. I watched the trailer and it was like, okay, maybe it's not for me. But you guys got the movie pass, so I think you guys deserve. You should.
It says 94% of people liked it, but then Rotten Tomatoes gave it 44. IMDb 6 out of 6.
Hold on, who's these 94 people who liked it?
Google users.
Google. Hold on, that seems like that's fake.
It's just one guy.
I know, right? Yeah. What's the voting? What's the?
It's just thumbs up, thumbs down.
Google.
Anyone can thumbs up. I'm about to thumbs it up right now. I gave it a thumbs up. Yeah, bro.
It does say 94%.
I haven't heard shit about this, bro.
Google users. It does say 94%. I don't trust that at all.
Yeah, it's a pass for me, bro. 2-hour movie. I don't know.
Watch it be like legit the greatest movie ever made, and we're just dissing it right now. Watch it be better than the first Matrix.
I mean, the cast is solid. They got Forrest Whitaker in here.
Hell yeah.
Love that.
Did you watch the Matrix, Kristen? Did you catch up?
I'm not going to let you ask me that question, and I will never answer you again because you've asked me at least 30 times. We've talked about it 30 times. If you don't remember, I can't.
Because you didn't, and that's why T was pissed. Did you catch up yet? Did you get it?
It's still not too late.
I've already seen the movie. I watched it with you. Are you serious?
But you only watched the first one.
Oh my god.
There's 3 Matrix.
No, you just need to watch. You just need to watch the first one and then the third one, then you're fine.
We watched the second one. No, we didn't. What happened?
I don't know.
Yeah, I was about to say that's not a fair question.
It wasn't very good.
I can see Kristen walking. I can see you asking Kristen exactly after that movie's done and her being like, I don't know what the fuck happened.
The second one is not good.
The second one,
it's boring.
I would say it's not that
it was the slowest one.
I would say it's not even that it's not good. It's just not great. It's just
there's a lot of dialogue. It wasn't.
I don't know. I've watched it in a while. I'm gonna watch it again and I'll come back.
The third one's hard.
I think the third one is the one that had a lot of talking. The first two, well, because the third one, remember, they don't spend a lot of time.
I just don't like how they replaced the Oracle.
With
they just subbed that old black lady like nothing happened.
She died. The actress died.
Did she?
Yeah, that's why.
Oh,
the actress died. Oh, you didn't know that? Oh, okay.
No, I didn't know that.
The actress died. I was like,
I did not know that.
You thought they just recasted her?
Yeah.
Nah, she was good. The one they got before was good.
Killed that shit.
But the woman they recasted, I'm not gonna hold you. I did fuck with her too. She did I like that actress in general.
She did her thing.
Yeah, she did her thing. But not the original actress, rest in peace, she died.
Yeah, rest in peace.
But all right, we need to make sure before next week Kristen sees Matrix 3, and now there's a whole fourth one.
I heard the fourth one was horrid. I'm not gonna watch it.
Yeah, the fourth one was fucking.
You watched the fourth one too?
I did.
You just watched it?
I watched it, but then didn't even finish it because it was just so bad, bro.
I mean, it's just I don't know what they would expect for that movie to be releasing with almost like 10 years.
No, they could have did it better, bro.
I don't think they could have done it. I don't think that movie can really exist. Like, why would it even need to be made? Is really what I think the issue was. Instead, I think take Keanu Reeves, take the cast even, and
or just make a spinoff.
Do something different. Totally, just go in a whole different direction. Still use the Matrix, maybe universe.
Yeah,
and just do something different, dude. Look like what Star Wars does.
It'd be cool to see the agent side or something.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's exactly. You see how Star Wars, they're showing you the same movie only from the perspective of another motherfucker, or like they're showing you, just mix it up. Like, all right, we fuck with Keanu, we fuck with like, all right, that's what we kind of came for, but now we love just the Matrix universe now.
Facts.
So do something different. And that's not just to the Matrix. That's to any of you IP holders who are just re-releasing the fucking same shit over and over again. It's not that I'm mad about them doing a live action. What's the Under the Sea chick? Little Mermaid. Because should they making Shorty black? I'm cool with that or whatever. But
I mean, they did it for Aladdin. That shit was fucking trash.
They made him black. Aladdin's black?
No, they made Aladdin live action though.
Oh yeah, and then they made the genie black because wasn't he Will Smith?
Yeah. Oh, he was Will Smith.
Yeah, so they made a genie black.
I mean, he was blue.
He's black.
He's a blue genie.
It's a black man, and he's a slave living in a fucking. He's a slave.
Damn.
He's a slave.
Will just loves playing as a slave, bro. That's some crazy shit.
But why don't you remake The Little Mermaid or do a spinoff and follow the fucking the Jamaican clam around
under the sea?
Yeah, what's up with his story? I want to hear his story. What's his name? Kristen, you know his name.
Clams.
Clams.
Flounder is it the fish?
The flounder?
Flounder's the fish. What's the guy's name?
The Little Mermaid. Let's see the cast.
Wait, how are they gonna make a live action? Sebastian.
I would have come up with that if you would have let me get through the alphabet.
What was it gonna? Hold on. What are you talking? What were you gonna do?
Go through the alphabet until I figured it out. It goes like this. You just say the alphabet, and then when you get to S, you say Sebastian immediately. This is how I know I'm neurodivergent and I have a brain that's different because this is how it works.
All right, so hold on, did you say the fish's name?
Flounder.
Did you look it up? You looked it up.
No, I didn't.
She cheated on that.
What's the love interest's name?
Peter.
Close.
What is it?
Prince Eric.
Prince Eric.
What about her dad's name?
He has a Titan. What's his name? ABC.
No way.
Come on, I want to see if this works now. Now she's doing the alphabet. I need to see if this works. We need to see if this works.
At this point, you're through the alphabet. You know what I'm saying?
I can't think of his name. What's the other mean lady's name?
What, the villain?
Yeah, it's like orchestra.
Oh, see, you're close. That's what I'm saying. You said orchestra?
What's her name?
Ursula. And then what'd you say? You said you was close with
King Triton. Is that his name?
Whoa.
Is it?
Yeah, that's his name.
Yeah.
Spooky.
That is a little spooky. What is her? Oh, I don't remember any of these other people. Who was Alana?
Never heard of her.
Or Sir Grimsby. These are all other characters in the Max the dog. There was a dog in Little Mermaid. I don't even remember the dog.
What?
Yeah, I don't really remember that movie, honestly. I feel like all those old Disney movies are kind of made for girls for the most part, right?
I mean, yeah.
I don't want to say put it on a gender side, but
Jungle Book.
Jungle Book was, I think, gender new, or made for, it was
I guess there's like princess movies and then
That's what I mean. It's like princess movies.
and then regular Disney classics.
Because the regular Disney, what's the regular Disney classic? What would you consider regular?
like
Disney
Toy Story.
No, that's not Toy Story. That's DreamWorks. That's not Disney. That's DreamWorks.
Okay, but
Fucking Goofy movie.
I'm thinking about Disney. So we got what we got in Disney space. Goofy movie.
Goofy movie is a classic.
Goofy movie.
classic. I had one of my first crushes was on the character that he turns into at the end, and he's like singing and dancing.
The pop star guy.
Yeah, I had a crush on him.
So funny. It's a fucking cartoon.
I still had a crush on him.
Grow up.
Okay. So we got The Lion King, of course. Aladdin.
Classic.
Bambi. Would you consider that?
Yeah, that's a classic.
It's a classic,
sure.
but I'm not riding.
I've never seen.
Why you think that's more? You think that's more? You don't think that's like a gender neutral? Like
It is.
Yeah, it is. That's what I'm saying. Like ones that's not like what Kristen was saying, referring to as
like a
princess movie.
I got you.
Like Alice in Wonderland, Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, Princess and the Frog. Clearly, those are not meant for like, or not. I'm gonna say not meant, but it's not like, hey, I'm gonna bring my little man to this, and we're both gonna enjoy this watching
father son shit.
Yeah. Pinocchio.
Pinocchio's neutral.
Pinocchio's neutral.
That's about it.
Lilo is these is when we get into new shit, because I feel like all the new shit is kind of
no, you
like they add them to the vault, but
but Jungle Book, Mulan, technically that was on some.
You
like,
could get that off.
Mulan wasn't really a princess shit. Peter Pan.
Okay.
Tarzan, that's older, and then what? Aristocrats.
I'm counting Tarzan. Yeah.
Tarzan for sure.
No, that's more catered towards men at that point. No, because it had love and shit in it.
Tarzan?
Yeah.
But the dude didn't even speak English. Ooh. Me, Amy.
He didn't speak at all?
I don't remember. He didn't speak, Kristen?
I think he spoke at one point. Right?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember either.
So, speaking of princesses, did you see Lil Nas X's princess outfit at the Met Gala?
Yo, he went in.
You saying our Princess Diana Ice Spice would have been a better switch over to the Met Gala.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
No, where you should have came in.
I was just trying to let you get it off.
Hold on, see Princess Diana. Hold on, is that what she was wearing? Was she wearing something from Princess Diana?
No, she is Princess Diana. She's our Princess Diana. Don't you listen to her music? Do you not know? Do you?
I do a little
on the
bit.
internet.
I do a little bit. Well, I like the Nicki verse. That's why. That Nicki verse is hard.
In the hood, I'm like Princess Diana.
In the hood, I'm like
shit.
Princess Diana. In the hood, I'm like Princess Diana.
Whatever the fuck that means.
People loved Princess Diana.
In the hood.
So people love Ice Spice.
In the hood.
They love her everywhere.
Anderson. White level Jennifer Aniston.
So what I feel like I ask this every year, but the Met Gala, I know it's like a donation thing, but what exactly is the Met Gala?
My friend was describing it to me. It's really
who went? Your friend who went?
No.
Oh.
But
we're not listening to you, friend.
It's literally just a fundraiser, a dinner.
It is a fundraiser,
and they just they have dinner and hang out.
Well,
someone performs. Like Brianna performed at one, Lizzo performed at this one.
Well, that's what I hear is that those things specifically. It's a dinner donation thing. People hang out and there's a performance.
Sounds like a reason for rich people to gather and fucking show off.
So what I'm wondering is some of the people who we looked at their photos of looked pretty chill, pretty normal. Not normal, but it was the night's theme was Karl Lagerfeld. If you're unfamiliar, he is the what's his brand? Is it Chanel? Was he like the head designer?
So he worked for Chanel. He worked for Fendi. He worked for who else did he work for?
I thought Chanel was his main claim to fame, right?
He did like Chanel Brides was like a big thing. He worked for basically a lot of.
Has his own brand now too.
Yeah,
Karl Lagerfeld.
Yeah, it usually has a picture of him.
Usually wears a lot of black. Wears the black suits, dark tie, white hair. Very fashion icon essentially. So that was the theme for the night. Was essentially.
Do you feel like the people hit the theme?
some people killed it. ASAP, look at ASAP's fit. ASAP and Rihanna, I think they killed it.
Oh my God.
Fashion
slay.
killers.
Yeah, I did it on my live stream. I went through pretty much the entire, almost everybody, even the people that I didn't even fucking know.
Plug that.
But yeah, I think honestly they were one of my favorite fits. When you look at their outfit, I can see them going inside, being like, "Hey, what up, T?" Having a conversation, hanging out, sitting down at a table, eating some food, and watching Lizzo perform. How the fuck did Lil Nas X? What did he go do when he went inside? Did he like sit down at a table? Am I forced to talk to you like that while you're wearing that shit? I don't know how people would. There's a few outfits like that. Janelle Monáe's outfit, I
loved her outfit.
Where they're
Tom
outfits
Brown,
that aren't bad, but once again, I'm wondering when you get inside, because if I gotta talk to you and you're wearing that outfit that was just like, it was puffy.
I'm just like looking at both sides of you. I'm like I'm like holding my hands out, seeing how big it is.
And Lil Nas X is coming to the corner. He's like, "Hey, Kristen, how's everything?"
He's like, full bedazzle sparkle.
I'm just tripping because ASAP and Rihanna really put out this fucking Fashion Killer music video.
Mm-hmm. Way back when?
Yeah, literally 9 years ago.
Yeah.
And now they're got 2 kids.
Hey.
I think that's dope.
It's super cool. I like how they both at a young age maybe fell in love and was like, "Yo, go become yourself. I'm gonna go become me, and I'll see you in 10 years and we'll start a family." That shit's pretty legit, because how often do you really, I feel like you never really see that, not in just celebrity world, but just ever, like people just linking when they're mad young, creating some dope content, because you're talking about the video, but at the same time as that video was coming out, they were rumored to be dating and all that shit. And then every time you see them in the media after that, they always just, whether it's them at a party together or whatever, they always just look like they clearly are into each other. Even though Rihanna was dating someone else or ASAP was dating someone else, anytime you see them backstage at a concert somewhere, they always look like they was fucking into each other. So like, it's good to see that shit.
And that was probably one of the best fucking times of ASAP music.
Really, he hasn't really put out a ton of content.
I wouldn't say that at all.
Music wise, his last project was
be
testing.
Like singles but he was more prominent on like the video side. He'd be dropping shit on YouTube and not like.
Well, his visuals are always. I think his visuals in general are always good, but a lot of them are all off the same project. Fashion Killer is off of what album?
Not sure. But like, yeah, bro, he's been dropping and being at least on features.
He'll do
the shitting me, that wasn't too long ago. Babushka Boy.
I think that's all him trying shit. Cause I think he is getting back. He's gonna be releasing an album soon. So he had Long Live ASAP 2013, At Long Last ASAP 2015, and then Testing 2018.
And then he has that song with Nigo. That shit is hard.
That whole project I liked, honestly.
Yeah, the Nigo project.
The Nigo project was fire.
Yeah.
He should be able to, just from based off of his connections.
He's like a DJ Khaled at that point.
But just in general, based off of just like who fucks with his brand and all that, he should definitely be able to put out a crazy ass mixtape when you think about it. Like everybody on there is like, that's why I didn't understand when Jim Jones was hating on Pusha T, saying like, "Oh, no one wanted to dress like Pusha T, or no one wanted to." I'm like, bro, he had everyone wearing Bape and shit. Like,
I'm excited to see the Nigo Nike collab, honestly.
But does this mean that the Nike Bape lawsuit is done, kaputs? Like, not a factor anymore?
I couldn't tell you that one.
Because that's what I don't understand. They hit him with a cease and desist type shit.
Yeah, I mean, Nigo is literally the one responsible for leading those fucking designs.
For real. Also, not to get back onto the Met Gala, Doja Cat's fit was
So
fire.
good.
Meow.
Doja Cat's
She's so funny.
fit was fire.
Meow.
See, I think, honestly, me personally, that's what I would have appreciated from Lil Nas X. You go a little adjacent. You go a little crazy. Mm-hmm. You ain't got to have the cheeks all out. Like, bro, unnecessary.
Oh, where his cheeks out?
He's wearing like a
100%.
fucking, that's like a banana sling. It's
Wait,
only just coating his
I thought
genitals.
it was pants in his face.
No.
It's Kristen.
Kristen, you did not look at that fit then. You clearly did not.
Yeah,
He's butt ass.
they had to censor
That's
it.
so funny.
He's wearing a banana sling.
Good for him.
Good for
The mask
him, she
looks-
said.
There's other people on there. Kendall Jenner had fucking arms and no legs.
What do you mean?
Arms,
Oh, yeah.
sleeves. She only had sleeves.
sleeves on.
Trevor Noah looked good.
So like, if she can do it, why can't he?
Seemed like Kim K, because last year, is that where Kim K wore the Marilyn Monroe dress to? Was that the event that she wore?
Yeah.
Okay.
She wore Schiaparelli this year, which I normally love Schiaparelli, but I didn't really care for her dress this year.
It was like that beaded joint.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Her daughter looked cuter, I think. Like the fit that.
Yeah.
Was it North?
Damn, Diddy
Yeah.
looks hard.
Diddy and his girl look so good.
Diddy looks like a vampire. He legit looks like Count Dracula.
Nah, but he went off, bro.
He did. I'm not hating on him. But that fit, when I seen him and the way he looked, I was like, why is Diddy out here looking like Count Dracula? Like, legit.
Oh, they had the girl from Last of Us pull up.
Everybody pulled up.
There's a lot of
The dude from Last of Us was in it too, but he had on like shorts.
Pedro.
Yeah, I wasn't really fond of his fit.
Nigga was in shorts.
He was wearing some shorts. I'm like, yo, this is
Fucking-
not
Jared Leto as the cat is funny as fuck.
that. Hey,
Because I guess he left his fortune to the cat.
is that what he did?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That's
What's the
why.
cat's name?
What does that even mean?
Wait, what is the cat's name?
You didn't watch that? I figured y'all would have been watched at least the first 20 minutes of that